If you have Chiari Malformation and you're thinking about getting decompressed, then this video is for you. I'm going to be talking a little bit about my experience with being decompressed, if it worked, if I would do it over again, if it was worth it, all sorts of things. So if you're curious, just sit and stay a while. But I am going to start off by saying decompression is not a cure for Chiari Malformation. It is simply an option to help relieve a lot of your symptoms. I was decompressed twice within a year from each other. The first one was a minimally invasive version. I don't recommend it to anybody. It didn't do anything for me. It's where they remove bone only and the L1 vertebrae. That one didn't do anything, like literally relieved no symptoms, so don't recommend it to anybody. A year later, I decided to get the full decompression, which is where they remove the skull, L1, and they remove your dura, and then they make a duroplasty. Sometimes they make it from cow, but for me, they made it from my own, which is why I have such a long scar and it's separated into two, is because they used my own stuff from inside my skull. I'm not really sure exactly on that part. They also shocked the end of my cerebral tonsils, so they actually kind of zapped it and they shrunk up out of my spinal canal, getting me to have more CSF flowing through to my brain, I guess. My herniation was 12 millimeters, so it's a pretty decent size. I had a lot of symptoms. I have another video about that. I also could do a part 2 about that if you want. The second decompression was great. The recovery wasn't horrible, but it wasn't easy. The first month, I say, would be the hardest part. After that, it was pretty much nothing. I was outside pulling weeds in the summer within 2 weeks because I got bored sitting inside the whole time. The worst part of recovery is the neck stiffness. It was so bad. It took me a whole year to be able to move my neck completely to side. It was horrible. I hated it. It was so stiff and so bruised, and I still get stiff sometimes depending on what I'm doing. And it's been 3 years now. I'm actually going to split this video up in a few different parts because if I don't, this video is probably going to be about 5 minutes and nobody has that attention span, so come back for part 2.